3 shocking dark web incidents that should make you avoid it. How does the dark web operate? Is it really as horrible as everyone says it is? Everybody spends a lot of time on their phones scrolling through everything. We now have a greater understanding of the world thanks to the internet. However, there are things that are hidden online that are out of reach for most people and that include the grimmest aspects of the world. An ordinary browser cannot reach the dark web. To browse it, special access and high security verification are required. However, there are valid arguments against going into the dark web at all costs. Number 1. The Silk Road website. The dark web can be accessed by everyone for a reason. On the dark web, one can find anything unlawful that one could possibly imagine. Nothing is beyond limits on the dark web, including the sale of organs, drug trafficking, money laundering, and human trafficking. In a matter of seconds, access to people's credit cards, bank information, and personal details, as well as illegal substances, pirated software, and all of these things can be found. On the dark web, there are researched websites as well, similar to other pages on Google. As an illustration, the Silk Road website, which was active from 2011 to 2013, rose to prominence as one of the most important internet black markets at the time. Over time, the FBI developed an infatuation with Ross William Ulbricht, the site's creator and processor. The site gradually became a criminal enterprise as the amount of money laundering and illicit activity rose. It made use of credit card data and accepted Bitcoin as payment. With that, the FBI was on the verge of apprehending the person in charge of the website. Ross was detained in 2013 as the CBI closed down the Silk Road. He received 2 consecutive life sentences and an additional 40 years in jail after being found guilty in 2015, 2 years later. He filed an appeal in 2016 because he thought his accusations were unfair, but the request was turned down, thus he is still in prison. More than just running a black marketing website contributed to the hefty sentencing. He was also found guilty of engaging in murder for hire transactions or reportedly participating in killings on commission and made over $7 million in a short period of time. Number 2. Auctions to buy people. Bidding on people is among the most spooky things on the internet, along with other things. Chloe Ayling, a 20-year-old British model, was abducted while in Milan for a photo session. The mother of a 2-year-old son received a phony offer from an advertising firm in Milan offering to work with her on a shoot. When she arrived to the specified address, 4 men met her, gave her anesthetic and placed her in a duffel bag. She was held captive for several days and her images and $3,000 asking price were posted on the dark web. Her captors, who identified themselves as the Black Death trafficking group, wanted to buy her for $1,000. She was informed that she had been kidnapped by 2 Black Death food troops. Mothers are less desirable for men trying to buy slaves, therefore when the kidnappers learned that the woman was a mother, they decided to release her. Lucas Pavel Herba, one of the group members, was apprehended and sentenced to 16 years, 9 months in prison in July 2018. Chloe's good fortune in being a new mother caused the creepy bidding to end. However, it goes beyond anything one could have imagined in terms of the sheer number of people who would be unaware of such danger on a daily basis. Number 3. Organ selling. Many people are unaware of another element of the dark web, the sale of organs. Patients in need of organs frequently search for brokers on the dark web to complete the transaction for them. Since the broker serves as the middleman and handles all interactions, the donor and the customer do not conduct their transactions and dealings directly. Personal information can be found online thanks to the Tor server and the bitcoins used in dark web transactions. The World Health Organization has reported that more than 10,000 illegal organ transplants occur each year. Everything has a price on the dark web, from kidneys to hearts and to eyes. It is important for our personal security to restrain our curiosity and avoid researching anything that could endanger our life or privacy. Although it may be intriguing and alluring to learn about what happens in the world that we are unaware of, it is also preferable to put our own well-being first, because one never knows how bad things may get.